lot to do today. A lot to do today. We got a different video here today. I guess it's like a commercial. Not for Gatorade. I really don't like Gatorade, but I drink it because there's no other option. There's shortages of everything, it seems like. If you go to the store, I used to be able to get all this stuff, and I can't get it anymore. I want my tea back. I want my organic tea in a glass bottle, but it's been taken from me. It's just shortages, man. They got me drinking out of plastic bottles with hormones that make my tits grow real big. It's bothering me, Hutch. It's bothering me. This damn high fructose or whatever and all this, it's got me festered up. Now these are some seeds that I need to clean. A bunch of seeds that need to be cleaned. Ton of jabuticaba fruit that's fermenting in here on the ground. And these boxes right here, some the fruit that wasn't used, that's got to be done. Some seeds that are going on the website that need to be cleaned. Some white jabuticaba seeds in there. What up? Look at all these. This is dangerous. I gotta, if that ferments, it'll get too hot and I'll mess them up. I gotta clean those out today. I got a bunch of stuff that we're gonna have to do today. Okay. So, I think what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take this. This is the white jabuticaba seeds, take that out. This is the other seeds that's mixed, take those out. We're gonna dump all these in there. Seeds are stuck all in the crevices of the box. The red jabuticaba seeds are listed on my website right now. Falling everywhere. Done right here. We gotta do this. I dumped out all these seeds. It's gonna be 1,000 seeds. Got a pen and paper. We're gonna go outside and look at some of the inventory. Okay, these seeds will stay in the house. These boxes come down here. We get these really cool wine boxes from my brother. And this is one he just gave me. That's really nice. These wine boxes, cuz look that up on Amazon.com. How much that thing costs. That's heavy. That smells good. That's a nice wine box here. That is a nice wine box. Yeah, he don't have a bunch of them, but I get the best wine boxes off my brother. He's a wino, drinking all the time. Now he works at a place there where they sell high quality wine. Okay, so we're gonna take this outside. This is a lot of seed and fruit and shit in there. And then we're gonna do an inventory list of what's available for local pickup. And I'm gonna have to start, we're gonna start scheduling pickups for people to be able to come and buy plants locally. And I've got some stuff here that's not really shippable that could be sold retail here. All right, there was a pad here, like a notebook I need. Something firm to write on. There was like a composition book I had at one point, okay? But it's gone, so we don't have a composition book. We don't have a composition book. I got a piece of paper. Okay, probably need something hard to write on. Piece of cardboard would work. Ooh, this thing would maybe work. Let's try to write on that. Need like a clipboard. I don't have a clipboard. It's gonna be my clipboard here. I got a pen. Let's see here. Inventory. Yeah, it writes. Okay. Now we're gonna go outside. Get my shoes. So there's no cockroaches on them. We're off to the races. Oh, hold on one second. Sorry, I gotta move some stuff around. Chickens are kicking my ass over here, guys. The video not turning out quite how we thought so far. Says I got one viewer. I'm fine with that. There should be a big bin around here. A chicken just got worked over there. Okay. All right. I've got a tub somewhere. Oh, I see it. It's underneath the soil. So we're not going to use the tub. We can use this. Let's see. One of these is perfect. I think it's this one here. It's nice and tall. I think this is the one that gives me a good results. If you use one that's too wide, it doesn't work out. So we're going to sit down right on this chair here. All right. We're going to do the scheduled visits coming up. That's right, Jake. I was going to go through and write down some inventory that I have that's available. That's most of them. That's the cheesecloth I was using to strain it with. I'm gonna go turn the hose on. I gotta get my weed eater taken in and fixed, or just buy another one because they're only $200. I just need to get another one. $250, but they probably went up because everything's going up. Now I gotta go find a piece of screen. I usually keep a piece of screen around for this operation. Here it is. Almost tripped and fell right there on some shit. Piece of wood almost killed me on this video, guys. You believe that? Okay. Now. This is always the trick, is getting it balanced in there. And then you got to get something maybe to catch it. Give me a second here. Okay. Trying to give you guys a view of this that would work. I've almost got my tripod dialed in. Give me a second here. There we go. Excuse me. Hocking up lizzies and shit. I just lost it. Mostly skins though, guys. Those are all skins at the top that float, mostly. But we do want to sift through for seeds. This is mostly skins that came out. I'm happy with what just floated out. That's a good sign. All right, we're gonna put this underneath it. Get this going here. Set that down. Get this going here too, maybe. And then try to make sense of this. This is like an old steam engine. And we're off to the races. We're gonna be popping, squeezing. I don't know what I'm doing. Usually This usually works, but this is a lot of skin here. Almost to where I gotta take this out and just sift through by hand for a minute. It's a lot of squeezing and rolling to get up anything heavy to sink. If it floats, it was probably a small, shitty seed anyway. But some of the seeds do float that are viable, but a lot of the small, shitty ones at that. So, sorry, this is not the most entertaining thing to watch. We're not going to do this for too much longer, but I had to get this set up and kind of see where we're at. Maybe pull some skins, save some seeds. Floating them just helps sort things and helps you it's easier to work with when you float them. That's my personal preference. Maybe some other guys probably is a better technique, but for right now, that's what I do. And I float them and I squeeze them and I roll them around and I make sure there's nothing hard in there. And then I separate it out. And sometimes if you can get this bucket on the perfect pitch, it'll dump skins. It'll dump a bunch of skins and save a bunch of seeds. If I can get this on that pitch. I need something to put underneath it like a chip of wood, if it were. And then put this back in, right at the bottom, and then see if my steam engine will go. I'm getting some tipping over the edge and I'm able to squeeze. Okay, let's get this. They're going. I'm getting skins. I'm getting skins over the edge. Lots of skins. There's a seed. Save that seed, buddy. Put it in the jar. Skins. There's a seed. Nice seed. I see some seeds. You're going to get some seed, but mostly skin, okay? And then pick them seed by hand. But now we got this steam engine rolling. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Take about 2 people to run one of these. Oh, yeah. This is it. This is it. This is what I used to remember as a kid working on the farm. Get one of these water engines, hydraulic engines rolling, and you save all your seeds. Very nice. Yeah, this is the one to use. This bucket here we're using is the one. I'm getting about 95% skin out here, guys. Very few seeds. This is exciting. Just making my job a lot easier. Everything's automated now. So, couple seeds, not too many. We're gonna go through this again. Looking good. You gotta stimulate. This is that cheesecloth. I know it's got seeds all over it. See if we can coax them off. Okay, some seeds falling. Drop that one. Every seed is sacred. Every seed is good. If a seed is wasted. Every seed is sacred. Every seed. Keeps your hands clean when you do it this way too. Then you just pop and pop and pop. Looking good. Yeah, most of the skins that were gonna float off to the top did. Give you a bird's eye view of what's on here. So you got the edge where particles are flowing over. See that? Get a better view there. And it's on that perfect pitch where my water's coming over the edge like that. You see that, like a darn waterfall? And if you put your hand out, you're gonna notice particulate matter coming into the hand, but not a lot of seed material, and that's the goal. And then look down here. You got your catch right here just to make sure nothing precious is wasted. Look, there's a little guy. Save that little turd. He made it over because he's a piece of shit. Oh, there's a big guy. He made it over somehow. He got caught up. But these are just ones, that's all that made it over through all that skin that flowed over. You know, there's some seeds I don't even really care about saving. I just dump them on the plants. But I could probably leave that there and come back in a while, and I bet you most of the skin should be floated up. See these ones trying to go over that age? Chicken's here found out about it. She's eating skins, y'all. She's skinning it. I was supposed to do a whole inventory count thing, but now I'm doing this instead. But we are going to open up with inventory. I've got some nice Sabaras. You know, I've got all sorts of shit. Sabaras and Pitanga tubas and what's he said? Skin in the game, dog. You gotta churn it up. Churn it up. Oh, am I losing seeds? Yeah, a couple, not a lot though. It's almost like I need more pressure. Oh, lost a seed. See, if you go and mess with it like I do, that's when you start losing seeds. You gotta be very delicate when you churn it up, or if you churn seeds. I wonder if I put it on more of a tilt, if it will help it. Stuff coming out still though. Just taking this precious time here. Sometimes you gotta adjust the hose too. Yep. Ah, shit. Ah. I need like something to weigh the hose down so it doesn't do that. Two hands, I'll tell you that. But it is working. Hard to balance this whole operation, guys. The hose wants to come out. It's like I need a strap for the hose. You know what? Let's do an experiment. Let's run an experiment. That's what this handle's here for, guys. Now run away, fuck boy. Look at that. My whole life I had it figured out and I didn't know it. That's what that was there for. Shit, man. I got this all figured out now. Shit, my whole life. That's a life hack, bruh. A lot easier with two hands, but this will work. Little shit seeds down here coming out. Not too many though. Yeah, these are on the website right now in packs of 10 and packs of 100. I don't have a different unit. And if it makes you pay extra for shipping, let me know, because that'll piss me off. It shouldn't make you pay twice. I'll have to refund you. If if it tries to make you pay $8 each time you buy it, that'll suck. I don't know. The website's a little wonky with some of the little orders sometimes, but I just have to. I think you'll be able to send me an email and I'll be able to refund you if it makes you overpay. It may not. It may not. You may be able to select the $8 shipping. You may be able to. But that's the cheapest shipping we have is like $8 priority mail. Losing seeds here, guys. Losing seeds. This is a bad day in history. A lot of small shit that I don't care about. Small shit. This one's all right. You'd imagine there'd be some trees coming up in this driveway. I've done this several times. I've had like Calicinas growing in the driveway. Grimmel, I believe. Someone potted it up though. I was like, why the fuck did you pull that out of the ground, man? You should let that stay there. Pull my shit out of the ground like that. Oh, look. Coming around. Look at that. That's the glory down there. That's the prize at the end of the tunnel. They lighted the end of the tunnel. I can come up with a better way than this that's more self-sorting, but I don't know. I guess I haven't yet. I don't know how to separate these things any better way. You would need like a screen and like a freaking plunger and a something. Shit, I don't know. There's a way. I tell you what, they went to the moon. We can figure it out together, guys. Write it in the comments what I'm doing wrong. The Egyptians had it figured out, but then we killed them when Christopher Columbus came here. You know the whole story. I know my history, man. I'm getting bit by bugs a little bit. I was supposed to go around and take inventory. Probably do that eventually. Trying to save. Ooh, look at that big old seed that made it through. Unreal. Unreal. I feel like a dishwasher. Like I'm in the freaking drain in a sink. Like I'm part of the plumbing. But it all smells good. That's true. There's no feces or nothing like that. It's just fruit skin. That's okay to work with. No animal flesh. This stuff is a joy. It's a joy to work with. It is. It's not harmful. It's just good for your skin, you know? Still got a ways to go. Look at all that skin. Like I said, two hands is the way to go at this for sure. The idea is that they're floating. It makes it easier to separate because seeds sink and skins kind of float. And you can see them there, and I don't know. You can feel if they're whatever. I'm gonna have to set this camera down and go to work fast. Let's show you how I do this at full speed real quick. If I was in a hurry and actually working and I wasn't on camera, if I was trying to be a good worker, I'd come over on this side. Come over here. Get over it like this. Both hands. Mush. And then go like this. Rub. Look for anything of value. And dump. And then do the repeat process. Fucking mosquito. Mosquitoes are doing it to me today. What happened to the Zika virus? And when my head's gonna shrink, I want to look like Beetlejuice. That was a cool one they came out with that. This is why these seeds cost so much, guys. Because I have to fucking do this shit. That's why they cost so much. Otherwise, it'd be cheaper. Someone's gonna have to do this. Unless you got some kind of animal that eats it all and doesn't fuck the seed up. Maybe like a civet, right? Or like a little gerbil. Or maybe like birds, right? What's something we can pass these things through? I need a cassowary. That would probably be the easiest way. Find some kind of bird that eats it and safely passes it through its stomach, and then force feed them these motherfuckers, scoop up their shit, and just hose it off with like a screen and just soak off their shit. Be a little more smelly, but animals get fed, and we just hose off the shit and take out the good stuff. I guess they'd have to, there'd be other stuff they'd be eating. You can't just feed something on Java de Cabo, but I don't know. Maybe you could, like, you know, get them on an empty stomach and just, you get them prepped for a cleaning. You know what I mean? You have your flock of emus or ostriches, and you get them where you get them hungry for a day because you know you got a crop you need to clean, and feed them just the fruit for a day. It's like a fast, you know what I mean? Gotta figure this out. That'd be the easiest way, is goat. I think a goat. A goat would chew the seed and crush it. I saw a study about sheep doing that. And they died. They were eating Eugenia piriformis, and they chewed up the seeds and they died. But that's just because they chewed up the seeds. They were sheep. You're not supposed to eat Eugenia seeds. Oh, Lord. Lot of work here. We're getting here, man. We're almost done. I can start to see where it's mostly seeds now. More than 50. Once it gets to be, there's a turning point where it gets to be more seed than skin, and we are there. Where I can see definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. More seed than skin. A lot of the tiny seeds are floating over the edge, ones that I'm not really too concerned about, where people get them. Yes, they're viable, but they are tiny. Who knows, maybe they're the best seeds in the world. But for some reason, a lot of those seem to go to waste. So, I think I gotta let the dog inside. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm pulling up handfuls of seed with about 10, 20, 15, 20% skin, which is great. A lot of the small stuff. Yeah, if I was cleaning this many jabuticaba seeds, I wouldn't be worried about losing about 10% of the seeds that are tiny. Just kind of let them go, try to plant them somewhere all together in a pot and see what comes up. But I'm just after the decent sized seeds and not little tiny. There's some that are just so small and aborted that, yeah, they probably could turn out to be like the Albert Einstein of jabuticaba, but I don't know. I gotta save all the tiny little seeds and send them to somebody and see what comes up. Maybe they're all like really cool and retarded, you know? Danny DeVito twin. I'm starting to get my legs giving out, man. My back hurting, man. My back, dog. I need a freaking one of those artist chairs, you know what I'm talking about, with your knees and you like lean to the front, the ergonomic freaking body chair. Damn, dog. Oh, I don't like to hunch. I'm gonna have you better go and get the hump out your back, y'all. It's like that, y'all. I'm gonna have an old lady humping this back, baby, from doing this shit. You wanna work on your old farmer back hump? Do this shit. That my hump, my lovely old lady back farmer hump. Check it out. Isn't that what Fergie used to sing about? She's got me cleaning all my jabo seeds and take out the skins and my lovely farmer back home. Oh, I'm losing a bunch of seeds now. Something turned sour over here. Something went sour, guys. I started losing big old seeds. The hose must have shifted. I lost about 10 big ones down here. I think we're down to the point where I've just got to hand separate and put this hose to rest. Let's take a look here. I didn't lose too many. About 20, 30 just kind of flowed out over the top because the hose got shifted. And I lost some big ones here, but I'm getting them. They're right here on my catchment. Right here for me. No big deal, man. Just a little more sorting and bullshit work to do, man. Nothing wrong with that. Right? Always one more little thing to be done. One more little seed to pick up. But think about it. You're in that wishing well, and this is Goonies, and this one's for me and for us, and this is our time right here, man. We're picking up little coins and shit, and Chester copper pots down there buried under a fucking jabo tree because he didn't pay his taxes, and he tried to get, okay. All right. My back, yeah. Woo! About to raise the price on these for my back. Okay. This is what we're left with here. It's this kind of like that. I'm gonna come back and do this more later, but this is what we've been reduced to. This is what we're at now, and this is a lot of the small shit I was telling you about where, yes, they're viable. I'm gonna try to save some of them, but a lot of them, like this real tiny stuff, it makes you wonder what would come out if I planted every single tiny fucking seed. But some of these they look big, but when you clean them down, they're like a pinhead. But we'll save them. Like I said, these are the next generation. And then people they are viable. People like to get them. But if I'm sending someone seeds, you better believe I ain't sending you those little tiny things and counting it as one. You might get five of those for one. You know what I mean? If I had a bunch of tinies and I throw them in, if they don't disintegrate in the washing machine, you know. But there's some good ones over here. But it makes me wonder if I want to just send somebody the tinies and be like, what came out of that, man? I never just planted the tiny ass ones. Or, you know, I know it's just if there was a tiny one, I threw it in and I never kept track of what it did. But there's probably 100 tiny little seeds in here that are